All right, everyone, please have a seat. All right, court is going to call the docket. When you hear your name, please stand so that we can know you are here. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not here and a warrant may be issued for your arrest. It is Friday Eve. I don't think we want to start a Friday where somebody's going into custody. Keonse Smith, custody. Brendan Hudson, custody. Dwayne Emmanuel Griggs II.
Present with counsel, Your Honor.
Thank you. Are you a junior or are you just a second? Are you the second or you're a junior? I know it's the same thing, but okay. All right, thank you. Trisha Rodriguez.
Morning, Your Honor. She is present.
Thank you. Celine Barrett. Thank you. Zachary Simmons. Is he in custody?
Yes, Judge.
Jose Trujillo.
Here you are.
Eric Talamontes. Eric A. Talamontes. Jesse De Hoyos. Matthew Caballero.
Caballero.
Okay, I'm just throwing things together, Deputy Laura. Let me throw my syllables together. All right, and how do you, and this next name is every vowel talking?
Yes, everybody talks.
Loera?
Yes.
Thank you.
Almost
See,
there.
that's why I can't learn Spanish because she's not holding me to high standards. Anthony Loera? Thank you. I'm working on your name. Theodore Ted Garcia?
Your Honor.
Jada Cobb?
Yeah.
Thank you. Mickey Vasquez? Mickey Xavier Vasquez. Vashawn, I guarantee you he's named after Mickey Rourke. Destiny Jackson. Anthony Guardo. Carla Oay. Deasia Jones. Thank you. George Garza. Do you roll your R when you say that, Garza, or no?
Yes.
So how do you say it?
Garza.
Garza.
All right. Thank you. Donnell Christopher Smith. Donnelly. Thank you. Thank you guys for correcting me because otherwise I won't learn it. John Kelly.
Here you are.
Pedro Espinosa. Pedro Julian or Julian Espinosa III. Oh, custody. Mikhail or Michael Morales. Sierra Ramos. How do you pronounce her? Is it Ulysses?
Yes.
Sierra Ulysses Ramos.
It's Ulises Ramos Sierra.
Okay, Ulysses Ramos Sierra. Juan Davila. Thank you. Artie Vyas. VYAS. How do you pronounce that? VYAS. Any Spanish speakers? Vyas. Artie and Vyas. Renee, how do you pronounce that?
Bias?
It's VYAS.
B-Y-A-S. Say bias.
All right. Gaspar Rodriguez.
Custody.
Robert Odms, custody. Miguel Michael Morales. Thank you. Eric Cooper, custody. Isaac Salgado, custody. Michael Anthony Lodge, custody. Ryan Valdez.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Eric Cooper, custody. Ganalen, Rianne Cruz Sotomayor, custody. Cynthia Dino, custody. Matthew Martinez.
Present with counsel in custody.
Thank you. Elias Solis, Robert Odms, custody. Jesse Jason Gonzalez.
Counsel's present and defendant is in custody, but not in Dare County.
Where is he in custody?
I don't know if they know.
Okay, where is he in custody?
Well, he has a pending case in Uvalde. I assume he's there, but can I approach that?
Oh, I'll give you instructions. Just give me a moment.
Thank you.
Ronnie Simons, custody. Charles Robert Arnold. Charlie Marquez, custody. Ricky Lee Felt. Where? Thank you. Demetry Gains.
Not the first row, ladies.
Kitty Kilpatrick, custody. Hector Arredondo. Gerardo Lopez, custody. Rolando Gomez.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. James Wilkins, that's this afternoon. Why Samuel Zamaripa?
It's for the
afternoon. Right. All right, is there anyone present, your name was not called or you came in late? All right, attorneys, these are the rules of the court. Follow these rules and everything will run smoothly. Don't follow these rules, things are not going to run smoothly. All right, you're not ready to approach me unless you confer with the state and confer with your client. If your client is on probation, if you think your client may be seeking probation, if it's a compliance, confer with probation. Probation is an integral part of these proceedings. If you don't confer with her, you know what's going to happen when you approach me. I'm going to ask probation for their thoughts. And I'm going to ask them, hey, did they talk to you? And she's going to look at me and say, no. And then the attorney's going to say, oh, judge, I'm sorry, I didn't know. So I'm telling you right now, confer with probation. If your client is in custody, ask the deputy to have them brought out. Yes, they need to be brought out. Regardless of what you feel you're going to be doing today, they need to be brought out. Once you've requested an inmate, do not leave the courtroom because for security reasons, there's a limited number of inmates that are allowed in the box. Make sure you remove your hat, sir. Once you're in the box, if we are on the record, do not talk behind the court reporter. And attorneys have disobeyed this rule so many times and it throws everything off. You will know we're on the record. You know how we know? Because I will have called the style of the case. State versus John Doe with the cause number. That's how you know we're on the record. If your client wishes to speak to the court in a language other than English, whether you speak the language or not, whether it's going to be a great day for me and the person speaks French or not, doesn't matter. We need to have an interpreter brought down. I don't care if it's just for you to say hello. Just wanted to say hi, Judge. We still need the interpreter brought down. Once the interpreter is requested, do not leave the courtroom because we have a limited number of interpreters and they are only going to be here for 3 minutes or whatever it is to get the business done here. Then they are going to move on. Does everyone understand these instructions? Thank you, Renee. All right. Oh, and for the rest of y'all who were slow to answer, thank you as well. All right, everyone, please confer and remember to sign in with the clerk. One who says what? All right. Does he know he's in Uvalde or not?
I can take it. That's gonna be on page 9, just fourth one down.
Yes. we're gonna take this up next time. I already put you in the list.
All right.
Did you get first class?
Yes.
Jesse Gonzalez. Hi. Probation on Jesse Gonzalez, do you have any information that he's not in county? All right. Just 1 second. Odyssey is causing issues. Let me log in.
Busy day.
Oh, yeah, but you know what? It's a busy day, but it's gonna be a beautiful day. Oh, yeah, it's Friday Eve. The only thing better than Friday Eve is Friday. But Cindy, by the time you get to Friday, you know what I've learned? Your weekend is already over when Friday ends, because you look up, next thing you know, it's Sunday, time to go to work. All right, so on your client, we will see perhaps if we can have him brought over or completed by Zoom. So we'll reset it for that purpose.
Okay. And
All right, Norma.
Norma.
Norma,
I was waiting for him to finish talking to you, Judge.
I need a reset, and this person needs to be by Zoom from Uvalde. How much time do you need to do that?
At least a week, Judge.
All right, recall it for 2 weeks.
The 9th.
All right, so we'll be back on July 9th.
I spoke in July and weekend and Eve.
You
and
too.
day.
Hey, and don't hold any firecrackers in your hand. All right.
Oh, wait.
State on Jason Gonzalez, this was previously set for a contested hearing. Counsel, is this still going to be contested?
Well, I don't know what that even means. We're throwing ourselves under mercy.
Oh, okay, so it won't be contested. All right. Okay, so we'll bring you back on the 9th. Okay, thank you.
We have word of influence when the beginning of June.
I don't know about
That's your thoughts, we say, like. Okay.
We had him.
We'll see. Good.
I'm sure how to. There was
All right, are you Detective Garcia? Raise your hand. Do you solemnly swear all is true and correct and within your personal knowledge? All right, you may lower your hand if you'll sign that, please.
On the warrants. I'm trying to see what's in the warrant.
This is. Oh.
Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, you too. Hey, don't hold any firecrackers in your hand.
Okay.
Okay, just give me a moment. All right, are the parties ready on Ryan Valdez?
Oh, actually, we're waiting for probation to finish, Josh.
All right, they're not ready. Who's
Okay.
next?
Page one, third one down, Dwayne Griggs.
Dwayne Griggs.
The docket's right there, you can put the page number and stuff.
You
The docket?
All right, today is plea deadline date.
Yes, Your Honor. We have we've been tendered an offer. We don't have an agreement. The case had been on hold for competency evaluation that is done. Based on that evaluation and the report that we received, I was able to get an expert for Mr. Griggs, so we're awaiting.
What are you going to contest it?
No, based on that, it's more for mitigation purposes, Your Honor.
All right, so Judge Hurst set this for a plea deadline date today. So
Yes.
what is happening with regards to the plea today?
We don't have a plea agreement today.
All
Your Honor.
right, how long do y'all expect this jury trial to last?
Probably take like 2 days.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a jury trial date, 2 days. And you can set it for whatever, you'll be the attorney who's handling it?
Potentially, depending on when it gets set.
All right, but it won't be a prosecutor in this court, correct?
Most likely not. Sometimes they help. I don't know. It just
No, the
depends.
reason why I'm asking, because if it's if this is some sort of special division, then I don't have to worry if they're in a murder trial or something of that nature. All right, Norma, set this in July for jury trial.
I don't know.
And I need an acknowledgement of discovery.
Okay.
You're first.
You're right.
All right, July 21st. Thank you.
Thank
Once
you.
you sign the reset form and I receive my acknowledgement of discovery, you're excused.
Calvin Orange. We'll be all right. Second chair from the end. Two guys came on down.
All right, who is here on Ryan Valdez?
We're here, Flora. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're ready. Which up hand? Show me hands. And right here in the middle.
All right, what is happening with the motion to revoke?
Will be withdrawing, Your Honor, and alternating amending his conditions to add BIP, as well as just reinforcing the no contact order that's in place between him and Miss Iris Anya Lopez Valdez.
All right, why does a reinforcement need to be done of a no contact order? Is there a no contact order in place?
There is, yes.
And is he alleged to be contacting the person that he's not supposed to have contact with?
Being contacted by Judge.
Yes.
So he's being contacted by the person he's to have no contact with?
Yes, Your Honor, but that, now that we understand what's going on, that's not going to be happening again.
But yes, that's fine. Just the BIP, Your Honor.
All right. Probation.
I think it's one of those cases where they have children together, it's an ex, they keep going, well, we get calls that indicate he's doing something. It's just a back and forth type deal, Judge.
So why are we asking for BIP? Was there like an allegation of an offensive touching or?
No, Judge,
Going back to-
go ahead.
Well, just going back to the original facts of why he's on probation, we feel this should help this defendant in the future, hopefully avoid situations like this in the future.
It came back to whenever she preferred communication with him directly over the care and picking up of their child, as opposed to when they were going through his mother before that. So that's how the communication started, because it was what she preferred. And knowing that he wasn't supposed to do that, but having contact with his kids was unfortunately the Sophie's choice at the moment. And
I mean, it's not Sophie's choice. Nobody's asking to choose whether one child dies and the other one lives. So it's not really Sophie's choice.
understood.
Yeah.
But after they got into an argument, that's what led to these charges. And so understanding this now, we're not going to be going down this road again, Judge. He did have anger management as a condition, and we are looking at amending that to BIP. So that is his.
So nobody has explained to me why conditions should be admitted to BIP. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm being told
Well,
that he had contact with her. Either she's the person who first initiated the contact and then he continued with the contact. So where does BIP come in? Is he alleged to have been abusive verbally, physically? Where is the BIP coming in?
I feel it would be better because while he was recommended anger management, he had never started it. And
Why did
with
you
this-
start anger management?
Your Honor.
All right, so here's the thing. You're on probation for burglary of a habitation. That's a second-degree felony. So you have to ask yourself this question. I potentially could have a motion to revoke filed against me for not starting anger management because I have work, or maybe the motion is filed and I get revoked and I'm looking at 20 years. You understand? So do y'all want him to start anger management?
Rather it be BIP, Your Honor. I feel that the BIP will be a better way to address the issues that are present as far as any unhealthy relationships that exist between him and the victim, developing better communication and life skills. And long-term wise, I think it's better for him than anger management.
We agree with that, Your Honor. BIP has always proved to be much more extensive and better for.
I understand everybody wants BIP. I understand what people are telling me, the reason why they want BIP, but nobody's given me any underlying things like, when they were communicating and they were not supposed to be communicating, was his communication with her harmful? Was it not harmful? Here's the thing, I'm gonna sign the motion to withdraw because that's what you all are requesting. However,
Sure.
if I'm changing conditions, I have to have some underlying facts to justify the changing of those conditions.
And I would say, Judge, it's not the nature of the communications, it's the communications themselves that I think the state felt like, okay, that you should have been communicating with her at all, and we're gonna step it up.
But you all are telling me the communication occurred because the complainant reached out to him and didn't want to go through a third party. Is that correct or is that not correct?
That's accurate.
All right, so I'm back to my point about BIP. Ms. Abrams, Can you let me know? So, Mr. Valdez, I just can't give conditions. And there hasn't been a reason presented to me as to why. Like somebody can say, hey, we think a theft course would be great for him. And I'm like, okay, why would a theft course be great for him? You know, did you steal something else? Are you accused of stealing something? So I'm just waiting to get facts as to why BIP would be best for you. Do you think BIP would be best for you? Mhm. Do you feel you need that? And here's the thing, if you don't feel you need that, tell me.
I'm fine with whatever the state allows me to, instead of being in custody, and I'm in just further my probation, reinstate my probation, and do my classes that I'm supposed to. The only thing I finished was IOP. I finished that. I do have the parent class and the anger management left.
And if you're drug tested today, what would the results be?
Negative.
Probation.
Yes, Judge, his last drug test on the 14th of this month was negative, of last month was negative. He should be getting another one done here soon. He does have the parenting class and the anger management not done. If the court is not inclined to do BIP, but they do want to focus on maybe him and his relationships being more healthy, we do have a healthy relationships class.
If that's probation's recommendation, that's fine.
All right.
The recommendation that was originally listed on the court summary was for the hostility management class.
Just so you have a little
They fund it
background,
as well too, if we want to potentially do that.
just so you have a little background on Ryan. Ryan's former law enforcement of 7 years. He's been working at the same company for 2 years. 2 years, doing great, and takes care of his 2 kids, Roman and Zoe. I don't think he's got anything on his record prior to this, so that's why he's deferring to probation and whatever the court feels is appropriate.
Right, probation, you say hostility, what?
Hostility management program. And that will address unhealthy relationship patterns as well.
The time I should have taken it. That's all.
All right, when can he start?
Judge, he'd have to enroll in it. So I would ask that maybe you give him 30 to 45 days.
Okay, that's for the hostility course, but the anger management?
Same. So we don't want to make him do both at the same time. So maybe since the anger management was already a condition of his probation, he do start that one within the next 30 to 45 days. And then after that is complete, immediately start the hostility.
All right, State, are you okay with an enrollment within 30 days?
Yes, Your Honor, no objection to that.
All right, Miss Ferguson.
All right.
Yes,
I need a reset date on this case within 45 days. You need to be enrolled in that. Otherwise, you know what's going to end up happening. A motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand? What date?
August 10th.
All right, August 10th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Judge, he still has the warrant.
Yes, Judge, that's why we're here today.
All right, and is the warrant related to this case?
It is this case.
All right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
If you'll recall the warrant.
Recalling the warrant.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rick.
Your Honor.
All right, who's next?
Judge, I got a call from you.
Yes.
Franklin?
Yes.
Okay, I brought some for you. Well, I had surgery Monday, but I was here all day Saturday.
Oh.
All day Tuesday.
Yeah.
Nobody let me know. It wasn't on, I did not get notice, and it wasn't even on the
Okay.
thing. So I usually make my court appearances. I want to
Okay.
understand.
No. That's why we were so shocked. So we thought something had happened.
Well, I had surgery the day before,
Yeah.
but I still came
Okay.
And so
You should have.
I've been in contact with him and everything, but that's no problem. I just wanted you to know.
Oh, no. That's why we were concerned about you because
Thank you.
we were like, that's not like Jay. He's always here.
Thank you, and I got another appointment right up the way, so it's
Okay.
okay. As long as he's taken care of, and you know about Denny, right? Callahan?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay, let me just tell you. Oh, you know what? Can you do me a favor? Can you text me? Anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
All right, and take care of yourself.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
All right, anyone ready?
Yes, could you have right next to you?
Okay, is there a reason why I have Ronnie Simons? Oh, thank you.
Nice of you. I didn't have to call them again.
All right, Ronnie, Simmons. Oh, Simons, I'm so sorry.
Simons, come on up.
I want to say Simmons so badly, and I do. What page is he on?
Is on page 9, fifth one down, Judge.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. No, that's a different one. That's a different one. That's not this one.
All right.
No, I think I wrote the wrong person.
All right, you have the information on employment?
Kinda.
All right.
I called where he was working was a place called Certified Apartment Staffing.
Mhm.
They have an office out on 410, not far from the airport. I spoke with a lady out there named Carly after we got out of court the other day.
Mhm.
She basically confirmed that he was employed there. She was gonna hook me up with another girl named Christina, who I also spoke with. They were going to email me some information. It could be start dates, finish dates, whatever information they could send me. I have not received that as of this morning. I talked to them yesterday, said they would get it to me. And I emailed and texted this morning. I still don't have it. So if it's important to the court, I would propose, we've already pled 4
Yes.
violations. Can we recall it Wednesday or Thursday next week?
I'm not gonna be here.
It have to be the week after.
I'd be good with the week after.
Sure, unless, I don't know, state the information he has. Is that enough for you, or you want?
Well, it's enough for me. Yeah, we're just determining, I guess, what your honor feels is better. State's recommendation was safety, and I believe he's wanting SATIF,
Yeah,
right?
we were, the other day, we're asking about SATIF. The waiting list for SATIF is way shorter. I personally believe it's a better program.
Okay,
About the same amount of time. And so that's I don't know what the court's mind was about getting the verification of it, and just to verify he was employed.
all right. Okay, we're gonna go on the record in 2023 CR 0791 State versus Ronnie Simons Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Vania for the state of Texas.
John Robertson from the Diamonds.
All right, you, Mr. Simons. All right, so defense, your client had all previously pled true to violations 2, 2, 4, and 4. The court found 2, 2, 4, and 4 true. The state's recommendation and probation's recommendation is for inpatient treatment.
Yes.
Probation in the state is asking for safety, you're asking for SATA. The reason why, and they tell me, as a judge, you should never let people into your brain to see your thought processes. But I don't pay attention to that because I think people need to know that I've heard what parties have said, right? So the reason why I wanted to know about his employment, because honestly, I don't know if he should be in SATIF or SafeP. Maybe this is a situation, I don't want him to lose his employment. Maybe this is a situation where I send him off into the world. And if he tests positive, another motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand? Probation, do we have an updated tap on Mr. Simons?
I want to say you did, but
Well, if I may, your honor.
Yes.
Court summary says the last tap was completed a week ago while he was in jail, and they recommended ISF2 followed by aftercare with the ISP unit. But despite that, probation's recommendation was still SafeP followed by SafeP aftercare.
All right, so here's my question. Has he ever had intensive outpatient treatment or no?
He has not, your honor, however, it was never made part of his terms, no.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. Make sure you speak up so that I can hear and the court reporter can hear. Can you state your name for the record?
Ronnie Simons Jr.
All right, this is what I'm going to tell you. You know yourself, if you're honest with yourself and really look in the mirror, not looking at what you want, right? But what is best for you. You know yourself better than the state, better than your attorney, better than probation. Now, what I'm being told by your counsel, and he's the officer of the court, he called. It appears that you have been employed. I don't know if at your employment they do drug testing or not, but it appears that you were working. And maybe you were afraid, which I don't understand why people are afraid of me. Just come in and tell me, and I'm going to make a decision based upon what I hear. So you know yourself best. So you have to ask yourself, one, can I survive in this world, not violating my conditions of using if I am given intensive outpatient treatment? Thank you. That's my question for you. Are you able to do it? I know when people are released from the jail, they're just so happy they're not going to prison. They're like, I'm going to follow through on everything that's given to me. I'm not going to mess up. I'm not going to use. And then 2 weeks later, they're back to using. So that's my question to you. Positive what?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not gonna use.
All right. So your employment, what exactly do you do?
I do send to different apartment complexes and start the grounds mornings, to do work orders, make ratings on appointments.
Well, no, I mean, are you working outside in the heat? All right,
Basically, that's it, just on site where there's any, it's a, you know, if I get a permanent job. If somebody wants to hire on, they'll go through the staffing with the process, you know.
all right, probation. How much is the patch?
The drug patch is $50 every 2 weeks.
All right, there's nothing I can do about that. So here are your two choices. And state if you're in disagreement with the choices I'm going to give them, please let me know. And if you're in disagreement, let me know. Probation, you're in disagreement, let me know. The patch is $50 every 2 weeks. What the patch is, it's a patch. They put it on you. You are not allowed to remove it. It shouldn't come off if you're showered. Now, there have been some people who worked in constructions, and there have been some issues with the patch because of the temperature here in San Antonio and the humidity. That's why I was asking you if you work outside. You can either do the patch and it will be for 90 days, or either you can do the UA hotline for 90 days. And with the UA hotline, they're going to call you. You're going to get tested. You're never going to know when you're going to get tested. And if you test positive, then I'm going to follow the recommendations that probation is set forth for the court. And that will be inpatient treatment, maybe with SAP, or it may be revocation, prison. It just really depends. So thoughts?
As long as probation is fine with that, I'm fine.
Because my main thing is I don't want him to lose his employment if he's finally, I know it's hard for people to get employment when they are felons or not felons, even when they're on deferred adjudication.
Well,
Yes.
my concern though is regarding the two number 4 violations. He's living with the people that are on the no contact order.
Oh, well, that's going to change. You can't live with them. And we can put him on GPS.
I would ask for GPS, yes, until indefinite, until your honor says
So
differently.
here are your choices. Number one, you cannot live with people on the no contact order. Not allowed. That's what the no contact order is for. If they want the no contact order lifted, they need to come in and have a conversation with me, because I need to make sure that people feel safe. And the state needs to make sure that people feel safe, because if something happens, they're going to ask me why I lifted a no contact order. You understand? So you're not allowed to be with them. So you can either do one or two things. One, I'm going to place you on GPS. It'll be GPS. We're going to start with GPS partial for employment. And then once he's proven he's able to do certain things, then ultimately it'll be tracking, then ultimately it will be removal. But you're not allowed to reside at that household or have contact with the people who are on the non-contact list. Do you understand? Or if you want, you won't have to do the patch. You won't have to do the UA hotline. You go into custody and you wait for transfer to SATF. And is it the patch or the UA hotline? All right. So probation, this is what the court is going to do. Court will deny the motion, alter and amend to include the patch for 90 days, partial GPS for employment only. That will be for 90 days. Then after that 90 days, if there are no issues, we'll look at tracking only, and then ultimately removal. And there's to be intensive outpatient treatment with probation. And you need to provide probation with your residence address within, how long is it going to take? Do you have some place that you can stay? Sorry, what?
I let my apartment go. So,
So who are you gonna be living with?
to make calls.
But you do have family members or somebody who will let you stay with them?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, probation. He's gonna provide you with his residence address within 72 hours of release. All right. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, if you don't remember your conditions, you need to speak to your probation officer and have them go over those conditions again. If you violate this probation, what's going to end up happening is a motion to revoke is going to be filed. You'll be taken into custody. Either you'll make bond or you won't make bond. Either you'll be continued or you'll be revoked if probation is able to prove up those conditions. And with your case, you're looking at potentially up to 10 years in the prison. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who's next?
Page 1, fifth one down, Celine Bread.
Oh, counsel. Are you? All right, who's next?
Yeah. This one is up first.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry, Jeff?
who's next?
Oh, page 1, fifth one down. For Celine.
Celine Breard. All right. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
John, if I could, just to say where we're at.
Mhm.
We were having a hard time getting discovery the first time around, and it was 100% because of my inabilities with the machine. I tried this time, I got some, and so I thought I would follow the good idea of the prosecution, and that is get them a hard drive to put the discovery on. My fault.
All right. Have you tendered an offer?
I will, yes, I have an offer that I will tender.
All right, Norm, I need a plea deadline date. 45 days.
August 10th.
All right, on August 10th, you need to let me know whether you've reached an agreement. If you have not reached an agreement, your next court date will be a jury trial date. And Norma, this 2023 CR 1042, is that a pending motion to revoke?
Let me judge.
With Sean, on Celine Breard, is that an open motion to revoke?
No, ma'am.
It's Breard. She's on page 1.
No, I have her being in Esperanza Court, Judge.
All right, are you still in Esperanza Court?
I already graduated, I'm just trying to hand out.
All right, if you graduated, why do they still have you on probation? Usually they,
Because when this case popped up, they wanted to see what was gonna go on with this case.
okay. All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused,
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Can I be excused too, Your Honor?
Oh, once she signs the reset form. All right, good.
Have a nice day. Your
You
Honor.
too. Who's next?
On page 2, fifth one down, Matthew Caballero.
Caballero? All right, State, did you tender an offer?
Judge, I believe that discovery is not yet complete. A GSR kit was done, but we haven't received any reports or information regarding the results of that GSR kit.
When is that going to be done?
That I am sending an email to the detective. We should have an answer by maybe the end of the week, if not next week.
All right, you all need to confer off docket. Norma, set this for a plea deadline date in 45 days.
Actually, Judge, if we could, state is also intending on speaking to the victim to potentially get us an offer before that. I was asking if we can have a 2-week reset. We might have something done by then. If we do, because my client's in custody, I'd like to get this ball
Well,
rolling.
we'll set the plea deadline date in 45 days, and if you want him brought over sooner, just let him know and we'll put him on the docket.
Follow me, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, August 10th.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions? Okay, so I set you for August 10th. However, your attorney can have you brought over at any time. So if they end up, let's say they have something that they want me to hear in 2 weeks, then they can set it on the docket in 2 weeks, okay? All right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, who's next?
Page 3 at the bottom for Anthony Guardo.
Anthony Guardo.
No, I'm gonna call him. I was just trying to get rid of some research.
All right, today's plea deadline date.
Your Honor, actually, there is still a discovery situation that requires the state to contact the detective. I know that you just heard this at the prior case.
What is the outstanding discovery?
Your Honor, honestly, if we could speak on that off record and off other things.
All right, I'm going to recall y'all August 10th for a plea deadline date. You all need to confer off docket with regards to discovery.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
May we be excused for now?
Yes, once he signs the reset form.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. You can wait for now.
Who's next?
It's on page. On page 11, Judge, second from the bottom.
Can I see the motion? Oh, you put it in there.
Yes, sir. I'm prepared.
Marquez. Move over one chair to your left, sir.
All right, court is calling 2026 CR 002-796 State versus Kilpatrick. Who's the attorney?
What's your name?
Oh, hi.
What are we doing? Well, she's got.
Excuse us, coming. Oh, okay.
All right, so on this case, what I'm reading in the motion is that she has cases pending in another county.
Correct, Judge.
And state, is that going to take precedent over this case?
That is going to take precedent, Judge. The violation we have here is a technical, but we're kind of between a rock and a hard place because to do what the treatment that probation is recommending, there would need to be no pending cases, but the case is out of county. So we would just be asking for a reset to allow the Fed.
Well, instead of setting her bond in this case, what I can do is I can just have them put a release from her from the Bear County Jail and tell them she can go to the other county.
That's fine. That's ultimately what I think is the right thing to do.
Okay. All right, Norma,
Okay.
on this case, they're not gonna have a bond set, but they're asking that she be allowed to go to this other county. It's Gillespie County.
Okay.
So if you can let Gillespie County know that they can pick her up, but when they've concluded with their hearing there, we may need her back here, or we may be able to do it by Zoom.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Thank you, Judge.
So you're welcome. Sorry, you withdrawing your motion?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. So Norma, let's just put this, their hearing date is for July 9th.
Yes, sir.
Let's just put this at the end of July and we'll see where we are and we can have her by Zoom.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I think
Thank
it's
you.
the 30th.
All right, July 30th.
Judge, she just wants you to approach on the case you did.
All right, just give me a moment. Let me put this in the system.
Yes, sir.
Okay, on this case, Kilpatrick. So we're gonna allow her to go to Gillespie County to take care of that case. But she still won't have a bond set here because he's withdrawn the motion. And then if something needs to happen, we can handle it by Zoom or either have her brought back.
Okay, issues been set for any amount of days?
No.
Oh, we're just gonna.
I think they're
keep
gonna
an eye on it.
status like at the end of July.
Yes, so her case in Gillespie is set for July 9th.
Okay.
And we're bringing her back on July 30th.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
All right, and then you wanted to approach on,
The new one, you just put me on Judge Donnell Smith.
okay, let me find him on the docket. Donnell Smith. Oh, I'm mispronouncing it. It's not Donnell Smith. Donnelly Smith. It's Donnelly, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna remember it. All right, the staff informed me that you were requesting that another attorney be appointed to represent you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so this attorney has been appointed to represent you. Do you have any objections to his representation? All right, so this is what I can tell you. I understand that sometimes maybe people don't have the contact with their attorney that they want to have, but it's going to be in the system that this is your second attorney, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to recall this to give you some time to get discovery because he needs time for that. So we'll recall it for the 30th at the same time as you're the client. All right, Norma, if you can recall Mr. Smith for July 30th, and that'll be for discovery.
Yes, sir.
All right, state Donnelly Smith on page 4 is coming back on the 30th for discovery. Thank you.
And I did put you in the kitchen, so you should be. If you don't get the order. I just need. You can have it.
All right, who's next?
It's on page 11. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. It's 11.
Okay.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 012673, State versus Charlie Marquez. Can I have the parties approach and announce for the record?
Your Honor, Kira Falcone for Mr. Marquez.
Are you Mr. Marquez? All right, counsel on the motion. I know that you are in the office with Mr. Hagee, but Mr. Hagee is listed on the motion. Do you have any objections to this attorney standing in? All right, you need to speak up so the court reporter can hear and so I can hear.
No, ma'am.
All right. You're here on a motion to revoke. Your counsel has filed a motion to set bond. According to the bond, it appears that the state is in agreement to $25,000 bond. Your counsel is asking for $5,000. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, do you have any evidence for the court to consider as it relates to a bond?
Just testimony, Your Honor.
All right, who would you like to call?
Mr. Marquez.
All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Charlie Marquez.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Mr. Marquez, you understand that you have 2 MTRs pending currently?
Correct.
And you understand that you will need to appear at all future court dates going forward. Are you currently employed?
As of now, I think so, pretty sure.
Okay. Is whether or not you can maintain employment contingent on how soon you can get out of custody?
Yes.
Is a bond of $5,000 closer to what you can afford for one of your MTRs?
Yes.
And for the second MTR for which you
Oh,
have?
I'm sorry, does he have more than one motion to revoke out of here?
Yes, Your Honor, there's 2, and we had 2 motions on file, but I left.
All right, I need the second motion, please.
Give me 1 second, just.
All right, and we're also on the record on 2025 CR 015638. And state, is your recommendation for a bond going to be the same on that case as well?
Judge, I think it's 50,000 in that case.
Yes, it's 50,000 on one and 25 on the other from the state, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so on the counts number ending in 38 states, you're recommending 50,000
That's correct, Your Honor.
and defense is requesting 6,500. Sorry about that. You may continue.
No, I apologize, Your Honor.
Oh, it's not your fault.
So you understand that a global bond of $6,500 on one and $5,000 on the other, you will be required to pay 10% of that.
Right.
Is that something that you can afford?
Yes.
Is a bond of 50K or 25K more than you can afford at the moment? Will you have to require on family to be able to get close to making that type of bond?
Correct. Yes.
You have children, correct?
Yes, I do.
And they are here in San Antonio.
Yes.
And you also ideally will be able to keep your job here in San Antonio.
Yes.
Do you have any plans to leave the county?
No.
And again, you understand that you are going to be required to be at all future court dates for the MTR and the new number 1, correct?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Mr. Marquez, regarding your employment, where do you currently work?
Southern League, South Bay, South.
Okay, how long have you been working there?
I just started in almost a month.
Okay, and what is your pay that you receive for employment?
I'm getting paid $17 every hour.
Is it,
Weekly.
okay, thank you. And about how many hours do you work per week?
Anywhere from 39 to 40.
Okay, so it's full-time employment, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and I guess just regarding your bank accounts, do you have any savings accounts or bank accounts that you have money in?
No, I just received all the bank account that I was working to process for money.
Okay. And then regarding your bond amount, have you reached out to bond companies to see what arrangements can be made regarding if you are granted bail? Yes, okay, and so that was your understanding that you would have to pay 10% of whatever the court sets your bail at? Okay, we passed the witness.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, any other witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
State, any witnesses?
No, Judge.
All right. And the motion to revoke, what is that based upon?
Item number 1, Judge.
And what is the alleged new number 1?
It's Yandel controlled substance PV 14200.
All right.
Offense date is June 3rd of 2026.
All right, June 3rd, 2022?
26. Judge.
26, okay. All right, this is what the court will do. And cause number 2025 CR 012673. The court will set your bond at $25,000. There's to be partial GPS for employment only until further notice. Waive GPS fees. And we are going to recall this. How much time do you need, State? I mean, we can recall it for the end of the month.
That should be sufficient. Right?
Oh, I'm sorry, not this month, but next month.
Yes, Judge.
All right, Norma, I need a date for the end of the month.
July 30th?
All right, so we're going to be back on July 30th. And Norma, if you will give him a reset form, please.
Yeah.
And then in cause number 2025 CR 015638. The court is going to set your bond at $45,000. There's to be partial GPS until further notice. For employment only. Waive GPS fees. And this will be recalled for July 30th. Is there anything else?
One more matter, Your Honor. Mr. Marquez is currently in an ongoing family law matter that requires him to go to court for a pending CPS case. I believe he has a setting on either the 30th or the 31st. We will confirm and consult with the court.
All right, once you confirm the date, if the date is on July 30th, she just needs to let me know and we'll change it to a different date. I'm sure the state will have no objections.
And will he be free to travel with the GPS on it to the courthouse?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Sure.
All right, who's next?
Robert Odms, page 9, 2 down, 2 and 3 down. Judge.
Odms?
Odms,
Good morning.
My Judge.
good morning.
Oh, no, that's okay. All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 0035541 and 2026 CR 00476, State versus Robert Odms. Can I have parties announced?
Ashley Jones for the state.
And Jonathan Alvarado for the defense.
And you're Mr. Odms? All right, the court had opportunity to review State's Exhibit number 3, which was a jail call. All right, Mr. Odms, you have a choice. These are your choices. There are no other choices. These are your only choices. One, I can grant your application, and I'll grant you an application for deferred adjudication. What does that mean? That means that if for any reason a motion to revoke is filed, and if it is proven to be true, whatever allegations are in the motion, you're looking up to, let me see if they went on the,
We went on the 3rd, Your Honor.
all right. You're looking at up to 10 years in the prison. Do you understand? And a $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if I continue you, it appears that he needs to be placed in custody and go to inpatient treatment with DDRF.
And Judge, I will note, I've had that discussion with my client because in the PSI, they did the mental health evaluation and they actually didn't recommend it. I talked to my client about it and he said, hey, I'm willing to go to inpatient treatment. And
Oh, no, he needs inpatient.
and we agree, Judge. And so he is, I'll let Robert speak for himself, but he is definitely willing to do that. Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, probation. I know that they're saying that they don't recommend this, but I don't know if they have the information that I received through testimony. So if I order it, will they place him in the program?
Yes, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
Is this the exhibits that we had the other day? Because I think I put the wrong person's name on here. Was he the one that had?
All right.
Yes.
We're going to proceed on 2026 CR 003541. All right, in that cause number, this is what the state will do. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular UAs, proof of employment or SSI within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no residing in households with minors. There will be partial GPS upon release. Waive GPS fees. And the partial GPS will be until further notice. And it is partial for any medical appointments. And if he provides proof of employment, then that may be adjusted.
Okay, Judge.
This will run concurrent with 2026 CR 000476. State is taking consideration 2025 CC 015702 and 2025 CC 015706. There's to be field visits 1 time per month until further notice upon release from custody. He is to remain in custody for transfer to DDRF. And that's to be followed by the mental health initiative. I'm not going to order community service hours because I think that the main issue that needs to be addressed is your client's mental health and staying on his medication.
Yes, Judge.
Probation. Is there anything else with regards to that case?
No. Oh, man.
All right. In that cause number, did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Guess it's plea bargain agreement because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You understand? And I'm sorry, probation, there's to be no possession of firearms
Okay,
or ammunition.
That's what I said. And Your Honor, can there be a no contact order with the complainant?
Those are involving deputies at the jail.
Oh, no, on the.
Oh, I haven't got to that yet.
Thank you.
Sure,
Judge.
no
That's
problem.
what we were wondering.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, the court is calling 2020, the court is now, I'm sorry, proceeding in 2026 CR 000476. Ms. Abrams, are you ready on his other case? So in that cause number, eight years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, proof of employment or SSI within 45 days of release. No employment as a home health care provider with minors, no residing in households with minors, partial GPS upon release, waive fees, and there's to be GPS until further notice. And the partial is for medical appointments. This will run concurrently with 2026 CR 003541. Taking consideration 2025 CC 15702, 2025 CC 015706. There's to be field visits one time per month until further notice. And those are to begin upon release. He's to remain in custody for transfer to DDRF, followed by the mental health initiative, no possession of firearm or ammunition. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with and I'm going to request, in that cause number, I'm going to request the BIPP course. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, there's to be no possession of any firearms or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right. So here's the thing. She doesn't want you. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do not call her. Whatever issues you have unresolved, or you feel like you can give her flowers or send her a card and maybe she'll take you back, it's not happening. She doesn't want you. Don't call her. Don't call her from the jail. Nobody wants a collect call anyway. Do you understand? If you violate any of these, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. And in that cause number, you're looking up to 10 years in the prison. Do you understand? Is there anything you do not understand about the instructions that have been given to you? Yes.
Judge, I just want to make sure that the court is aware, and just in case, based on what was written in the TAP, they still say they don't want to accept him into DDRF, we will get a report back and let everyone know.
All right, thank you.
With reasoning.
Yes. All right, and if for some reason DDRF still is not accepting them, hopefully they will understand that I have more information than they had. If they don't accept him, he will not be released. Ms. Abrams, if for some reason he's not accepted, he's not to be released from custody, we will come back and I will make a decision on some other inpatient facility. All right? Thank you.
Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get Valdez.
Notice on the form and then. The bottom, this was.
And all of that. Yes, I want to make sure because I would have put it in the wrong case.
All right, who's next?
Ricky Feld, page 11 to down.
All right.
Motion to travel.
All right, there's a second. And Ms. Abrams, do you think we need to have a status on that at any time?
No, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, hello.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. All right, have you conferred with the state?
I have, Your Honor. They may need a few more minutes. They're waiting to hear back from the complainant. They want to make sure she lives in town. She does, to our knowledge.
Yes, 1431 North.
Oh, no, I don't need the address. Just give us a moment and then they'll approach me when they're ready.
Okay, perfect. Sounds
Thank
good.
you. Sure. Who's next?
Juan Davila, page 5, 2 down.
Juan Davila.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, so where are we on discovery?
We still have some outstanding discovery issues, Your Honor.
What is outstanding?
The DA's office has evidence on Veripig that I'm not able to access on my end. I called IT again this morning and they're gonna call me back this afternoon when a manager is there. I gave them a USB just today for a Cellbrite discovery that I recently discovered as well. I do have the CPS discovery. We've received several thousand documents of CPS discovery, but it's not really related to this case.
All right, Miss Abrams, I'm sorry, not Miss Abrams, Miss Ferguson. Set this for 45 days. State an offer needs to be tendered at that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
There'll be August 10th.
All right, August 10th, once you sign the reset form, you will be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, who's next?
It's John Kelly, page 4, 5 down.
John Kelly? Hello, how's Spain treating you?
Well, I haven't been this summer, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to go at the end of the summer.
And how's the apartment?
Amazing.
So what view do you have?
I have a view of, so we're on a corner, so we've got windows all around. And it's just a city apartment, so we have but we have the mountains in the background. I don't get an ocean view, but I know the ocean's there.
See, as long as you know it's there.
I'm a 5-minute walk from the
Oh,
beach.
so are you in the city center?
Yes,
All right, and what city?
Vigo.
All right, so when I knock on your door. Yeah.
If you can make your way there and find me, come
Oh,
on.
I'm
on the
gonna
door.
find you. And if for some reason the door is not open, I'll find somebody to open it and I will say, she said anytime.
We'll put you on the watch list.
Hey, I appreciate that. All right, on this case, where are we on? Oh, I thought you had.
False alarm, Judge.
Right. I thought. Okay. I even had extra hand signage brought down. We were gonna wipe down the tables and everything. We have some white towels in the back.
No, it was false alarm.
False alarm, yeah. The baby's playing games with me. All right, so on this case, State, were you able to tender an offer?
Yes, Judge,
We have an offer. I did confer earlier with another ADA. There is still some discovery outstanding. So if the court's amenable to it, we both are in agreement that if you could give us one more discovery setting, and then after that.
Okay, what's the outstanding discovery?
Well, so I know for sure that there's quite a bit of stuff on the complainant that I still need to get. In addition to that, because of the two different systems, there was some stuff in Veripic, and I don't know if any new stuff has, I checked Axon and there's nothing in Axon. But that, from my experience, doesn't mean necessarily that there's not something that needs to go into Axon. So I think we just need to kind of clean up those loose ends. I don't think it's going to take very long, but I would ask at least for 30 days to be able to.
All right, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
set this for a plea deadline date in 45 days. And you all need to confer off docket.
That sounds good. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, we'll be back on August 10th.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, anyone else?
It is Carla on page 4, 1 down. Ovalle.
Carla Oay.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. Oh, and Kathy, you have to show me photos. I haven't seen any photos because I don't want to get lost when I show up.
I'm gonna try to come on a date when I can catch you in the back at lunch, and I've got tons of photos.
I know it's beautiful.
It's, yeah. Thank you.
Hello, how's it going? All right. So on this case, let me see here.
It's a plea, Ron.
Oh, it's a plea?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't have the paperwork yet.
Oh.
So. Yeah.
I haven't sent in.
Yeah, just, we're gonna take it up just a second, but. So, all right.
Rolando Gomez is the next one, Judge. Sure. Page 12, 3 down.
If I don't want them phoned in, because I'm ready.
All right, everyone. The court is going to take a 10-minute break so that the clerks can get all of the paperwork done. And so confer as loudly as you want to right now. And I'll put us on a 10-minute time. All right, who's next?
I have Rolando Gomez on page 12, 3 down. Is Roger still here?
Rolando Gomez. Hello. Why isn't this?
Oh, this is the.
All right.
Judge, if I may,
Yes.
this is a compliance hearing. A supplemental report was sent into the court to notify the court that, Mr. Gomez was discharged in April successfully from the ACEs program. However, since he was discharged, he relapsed with 2 different substances. He is scheduled for a TAP evaluation on August the 20th.
Okay.
Based on that TAP recommendation, we're asking that he follows the recommendation, no matter if it is inpatient or not. We have spoken. He is currently going to AA meetings. He has proof of that. He previously completed the DDRF program. He has completed the DEFT 1 and 2 classes. He is currently participating in the mental health caseload. However, he doesn't necessarily, he's not really interested in participating in that. He says that the mental health medications have some side effects that he just does not like.
Have you talked to the doctor about the side effects? All right, so I'm not a medical doctor, but what I do know is if there are side effects, you need to speak to your doctor about those side effects and see if there's something else that they can give you, because obviously I want you to be successful. And if those medications are for your mental health, you don't want to just stop them cold turkey. Okay.
At this time, Judge, the probation office is asking to amend his conditions for intensive supervision. Make sure he goes to his scheduled TAP evaluation and follow all of the TAP recommendations.
Defense.
We agree with Abrams.
All right, and the other
And,
case.
oh, I'm sorry, Judge, I did forget to say that he is also calling the UA hotline daily. And his last tests were negative.
Okay. All right, so what is happening with the other case?
It apparently was just indicted. We were under the impression that it was going to be passed on as he was going to.
So what is going to happen with the new case?
I did not know there was a new case. Can we confirm that, Council?
So if y'all can confirm that today, maybe you all can take care of it today, since you all have agreed that he's to be continued and there's mental health issues. Ms. Abrams, do you think we need a status after the August 20th date?
Yes, I do. And I do not believe that our office is aware of the
New number 1?
new number 1. So an NPR has not come forth because we were not aware.
All right, so if we can take care of that, let's take care of it today, because otherwise, if that's open, even if the TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we're not going to be able to do anything with that. And I really don't want to see him taken into custody on a motion to revoke. Is this something that can be solved beforehand?
Yes.
All right.
Take care of it today, Judge.
And Miss Ferguson,
Yes, sir.
I need a date after August 20th. You want it after August 20th, Miss Abrams?
Yes, sir. One second.
Is that available?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll be back on August 27th for an update. All right, who's next?
It is, Carla Oay. You need to read that? Right in here, and we'll call you up.
Carla Oay.
Oh, going to, sorry.
And counsel, is this an application for deferred adjudication?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, probation, this is an application for deferred. Court is calling 2026 CR 003-004, State versus Carla Oay. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Christian Vega for the defense.
All right, and are you Ms. Ovalle? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Ovalle, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Counsel, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? I'm sorry.
I did.
Ms. Ovalle, did you review the true bill of indictment? I hope your counsel understood it. I know he did. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
Ms. Ovalle, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with assault, family, household, or member with a previous conviction as a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. If the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Ovalle, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $1,500 fine. State is recommending deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant except by family court orders and medical appointments. And these medical appointments, is that related to children?
A shared child, Your Honor.
All right. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent, and you're not allowed to possess any weapons or ammunition. Did you understand that to be your plea? Defense and state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There'll be 200 hours community service restitution, the BIPP course, TAP evaluation, and follow all recommendations. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. This time, C is offers into evidence. State Exhibit 1, all attachments.
No objection.
Any objections?
No.
All right, state, the complainant in this case, is it the same complainant that's in the previous conviction?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor.
All right, and have you spoken with the complainant?
We've attempted to, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just that she's thankful for the opportunity. She accepted responsibility after the alleged, or after the offense. And she's attempting to do so today as well, Judge. She's happy to work on probation and learn.
All right, why are you so angry?
What's going on in life?
All right, what is the lot of stuff that's going on?
Financial responsibility, doing work, just a lot of stress.
All right, but I mean, why does that stress for you manifest itself into being abusive to your partner? Or I should say your former partner?
Family is good, it's like a healthy outlet. Dad now.
And how old are your children?
He's 1.
1. All right, so children don't need to see violence in their life. Their surroundings should be very serene so that they can grow, they can feel loved. You understand? Both you and the complainant, you are going to have to figure out a way how to speak to each other kindly. And I can tell you, because I've done CPS cases and family law cases, at some point in time, he's going to bring somebody into his life in a relationship. You'll probably bring somebody in your life in a relationship. Here's my advice, and nobody ever follows this. Child exchanges, don't bring the new person in your life, and he shouldn't bring the new female in his life for child exchanges. But if he does, you're just gonna have to suck it up. You understand? Don't argue over your child. Your child doesn't need to see that. You understand? All right. Are you employed? What do you do?
I work at the Home Depot.
Okay. The plants don't look that great this season. What's going on? I go there for a Rose of Sharon, and they just have this little tiny Rose of Sharon. My skills are not such where I want to, it's in the clearance, great, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
All right, the court will sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, $1,500 fine that will be probated, affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with the complainant with the following exceptions. Your child is young, so you probably don't have the parenting app yet, but I'm just going to say
They do.
They do?
It's on the family side. There's orders that allow for app
Video
close.
and everything.
And then we've also talked about medical appointments. There's one for later today, and the complainant wishes her to be there.
All right, so it's going to be exceptions are parenting applications and parenting apps and any other medical appointments for your child. Is there, like, you say there's a healthy relationship course? I know everybody wants BIPP for everything, but sometimes that's not the issue. So I think you have some kind of anger issues going on. I don't know what it's related to, but you're going to have to figure out what it's related to, okay? And if you feel as though your partner is not being kind to you, then you may need to address that through healthy relationships, what it looks like for yourself as well as for any partner. So the healthy relationships course, and I'm going to order parenting classes. There's to be 200 hours community service restitution. Once the healthy family course is completed, 100 hours will be deducted. Once parenting classes are completed, the remaining 100 hours will be deducted. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. TAP evaluation out of custody. Are there any drug issues or anything going on with you? Are you on any type of mental health medication? All right, TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs or the patch. Field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
Thank you, Judge, on the parenting course, she's already completed it on the family law side. Can she submit that?
Yes,
Okay.
just provide it to probation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Judge.
Yes, who's next?
It's Jackson on page 3, 4 down, Destiny Jackson.
Destiny Jackson. Hi. I see Charles Ireland. The luck of the Irish. I hope he watched the Leprechaun movie before he went. You know, you get a hold of them and take their gold, they want it back.
I know. I hope he did too. Tell him.
Otherwise, he
Try to watch it before it's too late.
otherwise he'll bring him back to the office for you guys.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, where are we on discovery?
I think we have everything, Judge. I need to make sure about that, and I'm gonna have my client come to the office next week before the 4th, so we can sit down and look at it.
All right, and did you tender an offer?
Yes,
We
Judge.
have an offer.
All right, let's set this for a plea deadline date. Counsel, when are you coming back to see us?
We pushed out maybe into like July 30th.
All right. Norma, set this for a plea deadline date for July 30th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you. All right, who's next?
Charles Arnold on page 10, 1 down.
Charles Arnold.
Morning, guys.
Good morning. All right, court is calling. Oh, that's a loud. Do y'all hear that buzzing sound? Yeah, I'm right. All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 1864 State versus Charles Arnold. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinosa for the state, Marissa Giovanco for Mr. Arnold.
Are you Mr. Arnold? Are you all ready to proceed on the motion?
Judge, we were gonna set it for a motion to contested motion.
All right. When, anytime?
Yeah, anytime, Judge.
All right, Norma, we need to set for a contested, set it in late July. Is that enough time for
Yes,
everybody?
Judge. It is, Judge, but I do have a vacation letter in the 22nd through the 27th, just for the court's knowledge.
The 13th or the 20th.
20th it is.
Yeah, the 20th works.
All right, thank you. We'll see you back on July 20th.
Is that done in the morning or the afternoon?
In the morning.
In the morning, okay.
Bashan, that's set for a contested. Who's next? And once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Isaac Salgado, page 7, 2 down.
Isaac Salgado.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
All right, where are we on discovery?
Discovery is complete, Judge.
Was an offer tender?
An offer was tendered, Judge.
And Your Honor, we'll be accepting that offer. So, but with the plea at this time, it's for him to accept plea on the misdemeanor case. In this case, will go with Judge.
All right, when is that going to be completed?
That should be done Monday. I've already spoken with coordinator.
All right, Norma, recall this for Thursday.
The 20, Thursday, the next,
Yes.
that would be July 2nd.
All right, we'll see y'all back on July 2nd. If everything is taken care of, you won't be back. All right, thank you.
Have a seat, sir. Just, Bill, you're next again. Bill, you're next again.
All right, what's next?
Pedro Espinosa, page 4, 6 down. There's a plea, Judge.
Is this an application?
Yes, Your Honor, and we've already confirmed with probation.
All right, probation, this is an application. The court is calling 2026 CR 003629 State versus Pedro Espinosa. Can I have parties announce?
State Attorney Bill Simmons for defense.
Are you Mr. Espinosa?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Espinosa, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Mr. Espinosa, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance penalty group 1 less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea on this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
My opinion is, Your Honor.
Mr. Espinosa, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, there's an $800 fine. State recommends community supervision. Punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State defense?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be 100 hours of community service restitution, the DOEP course, MRT, random UAs, $120 restitution to the crime lab for testing. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
To the offense, how do you plead?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Judge, we offer to exhibit number 1, including all attachments.
No objection.
State you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We would ask the court to consider my client's indigent status. He has been in jail as it relates to the fine, which I believe was $800. It has to consider probating portions of it.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, Your Honor.
What are their ages?
I have a 21-year-old, a 19-year-old, 12-year-old, and a 10-year-old, 4 boys.
And do they reside with you?
No, ma'am.
All right. Do you reside by yourself or with someone else?
I'm currently going to be residing with my mother
when I get out.
Has your mother given you permission to reside with her? Or are you just
Yes.
assuming?
I'm sure she will.
No. Did you ask her?
I haven't asked her yet, Your Honor.
All right. So that may be a no.
No, ma'am.
When's the last time you had employment?
Before I got arrested,
And what did you do?
I was a digital printer for Comet Signs.
Okay.
I've been printing my whole life.
So go.
All right, there's an $800 fine to be probated, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Oh, thank you. No problem.
Ready.
All right, there is to be an $800 fine probated, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. If they recommend inpatient, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. Sentenced to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 2 years. There's $120 restitution to the crime lab for testing. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the DOEP course. Once the DOEP course is completed, 50 hours will be deemed satisfied. There's to be a 50-hour deduction for completion of the MRT, which the court is ordering. The remaining 100 hours will be deemed satisfied upon completion of parenting classes. There's to be field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the trial court certification with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
And sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, you have something for me?
Yes,
Because of the
Judge.
Plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, so here's the thing. You have children who are supposed to be looking up to you. You've got to stop using, because 1 or 2 things are going to end up happening. Either you're going to end up in prison or end up in the Bexar County Jail, or either somebody's going to end up having to identify your body, because that's what usually happens if you continue on the path you're on. You understand? If you have an issue and if you feel you need more help with your drug issues than what I've given you, just let probation know. All right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes. Ms. Abrams, I have the dismissal on Gomez.
Who's next? Ricky Feld. We just want to give you an update, Judge.
Yes, go.
Morning again.
Morning. It's like I've seen you just recently. All right, so what's going on?
So Judge, we filed a motion to relocate. Mr. Feld is currently on deferred adjudication and he needs to relocate to Kansas to
All right, is
assist
there any
his
objection?
elderly mother.
Object from the state.
All right, Ms. Abrams, I'm signing the motion to transfer. I'll keep your mom in my prayers.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that.
You're
Can
welcome.
he report virtually in the meantime until the transfer is complete?
If probation says they're able to do that, then I see no reason why he should not be allowed to do that.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I'm on the medical marijuana plan in Texas. Kansas doesn't have that, and I don't want to get drug tested when I get up there.
Okay, on that.
Done here. You know?
Oh, no, let me just tell you what ends up happening. If they would have to file a motion to revoke. And that would be before me. And I know that I have it notated in the system. So you'll be fine here, but you may want to speak to probation about the use of that in that state. They may not allow it.
No, I don't think they do. That's chaos. I won't smoke. But
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that, but I just don't want to get drug tested and get 10 years prison for something I was doing.
Well, let me ask you this. Here's the question. Ms. Abrams, Is he allowed to travel without his probation being transferred?
So where is probably happening?
It's going to Kansas City.
Kansas and Missouri, because we live right at the edge of the line.
Yeah. So is there any way to keep his probation here? And can I do something where I allow him to, let me see.
How long is he on probation, Judge?
Yeah, let me see.
2 years.
It's 2 years, Your Honor, but I've got everything completed and I'm paid up. Lost my business, my home.
He was just granted probation in April.
All right, who's next? Lisa Solis, it's an MCR judge. All right.
It's, I don't think it's Elias. Is it Elias? See, let me just tell you, that is why my Spanish is not what it should be, because I have 3 people over here pronouncing it completely different. And then when it comes to me, you know, so at least I got that right. Elias, thank you.
Judge, you have to remember, it goes back to your college when your friend told you to take Spanish and you're like, you gotta take French. It goes way back then.
How would I have known that I was gonna be in Texas?
You're supposed to be in Paris, Judge.
So, thank you. I'm supposed to be in Paris. I'm from Louisiana. What language should I take? French. All right, are y'all ready to proceed on the NTO?
Sure, we are.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 007297 State versus Elias Solis Jr. Could I have parties announced?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Matthew Brown for the defense.
And are you Mr. Solis?
Yes.
All right, did you review the motion to revoke community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Elias Solis Jr. who's placed on community supervision in 2025 CR 007297 for the offense of injury to a child, elderly, or disabled bodily injury on July 7, 2025 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, violation condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Elias Solis Jr., did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August and September 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and revoke, sentence you to 3 years in the prison and up to a $1,500 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor, that is to revoke the defendant's community supervision and sentence the defendant to 3 years TDC.
That's our agreement, Judge.
Are you asking me to follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right. Then the court will follow your agreement, revoke, sentence you to 3 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There is a $1,500 fine. Time and money will run concurrently. There's to be no residing in households with anyone over the age of 60? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so what happened? Why were you not able to complete this successfully?
Just went to the wrong office and they had me sitting there all day instead of telling me he was at the other office. So I just didn't show up. Yeah, I went to this office and I was supposed to go to Bushwick, right? On this one. Yeah.
All right, what did you call it?
Bushwick or what is it? Bushwick.
Bushwick, okay. I was like, I didn't know there was something there named that here, but okay. All right, well, I hope everything works out for you, okay? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's next?
Gaines, page 11, 4 down.
Demetry Gains. All right, we're here for restitution. Do state, do y'all have a restitution amount? Okay.
The amount I have, Judge, is $5,941.
Okay. And so is this the amount that is this the amount that the prosecutor confirmed with agreed upon? All right, state defense counsel says the amount the state agreed on was $5,941.
Yeah, and 4 cents, that's correct. Judge.
Okay, and we'll add the 4 cents. Okay. All right, probation? 5,941.04. That is to be to Catherine Banda, Banda. With the K. All right, how much are you able to pay per month? All right, this is what I want you to do. You're gonna sit down, you're gonna figure out how much you can.
400.
Okay, so here's the thing. Are you sure you can pay 400 in a month, or you think that's what I want to hear? Okay, at the beginning of the month or the end of the month? And it'll start next month.
Like midway, but say the end of the month, yeah.
The end?
I mean, really, yeah.
All right, Ms. Abrams, he is to pay restitution in the amount of $400 per month at the end of each month. All right, thank you. Thanks, counsel.
Thank you, Judge.
Who's next?
It's Gaspar Rodriguez, page 5, 4 down. It's a plea, Judge.
All right, this is no application. Gaspar Rodriguez. Thank you for your patience. You're always so patient.
Oh, no problem, Judge. Happy to be here.
All right. Court is calling 2026 CR 004, I'm sorry, 005492 State versus Gaspar Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Megan Galloway for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Rodriguez.
And are you Mr. Rodriguez?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we're proceeding on the lesser included offense of deadly conduct.
Any objection?
No objection.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Did.
State is proceeding on the lesser included offense of deadly conduct as a class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment is up to 1 year in the jail and up to a $4,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
I do.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
that is correct, Judge.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
I am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 141 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's an $800 fine, and the state is proceeding on the less included offense of deadly conduct, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be your plea?
I do.
State defense?
It is, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
All right, thank you. State, any evidence?
State offer states one in attachment.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Right, court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. Court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking that the court follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement, Judge. There's some evidentiary concerns present. My client does take responsibility, and which is for the court to sentence him as per the plea bargain agreement, Judge. And I've spoken with Mr. Gaspar about the events that led him here today, and to have learned from those mistakes and to not repeat those mistakes and going forward in the future, Judge.
All right. The court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 141 days in the Bexar County Jail, give you credit for any time served. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrently. Is this considered a judgment satisfied?
He has 141 days, Your Honor. We would ask the judgment can reflect that it is satisfied.
All right, the judgment will be satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so here's the thing. I know sometimes you don't like people to maybe preach, because you have a lot of people standing on corners who want to preach the gospel to people. Sometimes they're not quoting the Bible correctly. But the key is just move in kindness in life. You know, if you tell somebody, hey, no, I got my own Bible, I can read it myself, and they still want to preach to you, just keep walking. It's not worth it.
I was sitting down just enjoying my day at the park when this happened.
Yes. I know sometimes people, like I said, sometimes people will come up and bother you. There are a lot of people who are preaching on corners with megaphones. A couple of people that are out there preaching, I know, because they're former clients of mine. So it happens, okay? All right, well, good luck to you.
Thank
Go
you.
forth in this world with kindness.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Who's next?
Jones on page 4, 2 down. Deasia Jones.
Deasia, is it Deasia or Deasia? Deasia, all right. See, I'm telling you, to the left, they're not helping me with pronunciations. I remember you saying Deasia. All right, probation, this is an application. Court is calling 2026 CR 003-149, State versus Deasia Jones. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinosa for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Ms. Jones.
And are you Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Jones, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of the Class A assault bodily injury.
No objection.
All right. Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it? State is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault bodily injury. Range of punishment is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? All right. Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, I could find you guilty and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. Do you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
In my opinion, she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct, Judge.
Ms. Jones, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of Class A misdemeanor assault. They're requesting a $500 fine and they're recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be your plea? State defense?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 14 months, 80 hours community service restitution, the APSC course, and cognitive thinking. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? To the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offers State's Exhibit 1 in all attachment.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking this honorable court to accept the negotiated plea bargaining agreement that we've had with the state. Seems like they've took into consideration in the offer, the age of this defendant client, as well as the circumstances where it seems that she might have some anger issues that needs some addressing, which is why we're asking for that anger management class so she can get better handle on her issues and have good stressors and good outlets for her stress so they don't bottle up and just become into fruition in terms of a chaotic moment. So she's cognizant of that, judge, and we're asking for a chance at this probation.
All right, how old are you? And all right, have you graduated high school? All right, where were you in your class? Were you at the top of the class, the bottom of the class, middle of the class? And what were your grades like? What does that mean? Okay and decent. C's in what?
In like now algebra. That's about it.
Why?
Because I'm not really good.
Nobody starts out being good at math, but you learn your foundation and then you become great at math. So I don't understand why you're not applying yourself. So since you've graduated, what are you doing now with your life?
So I'm taking care of all my stuff for that.
All
I'm
right.
getting my shots and I'm doing my SAT. I have to do that.
Okay, why didn't you start taking your SAT? Usually people do it.
Since first college.
Why hasn't that already been done?
7. So I have to go up to the school so that we.
All right, you don't have anybody at home to help you?
My mom, but she's not too.
You didn't have a counselor in school?
I never talked to my counselor. I did have a counselor.
Why not?
Because I just don't.
Well, you're gonna have to. And if you're the first person who's going to college in your family, you're gonna have to figure out what you want to study, what your major is gonna be in, and you're gonna have to figure out what classes you need to take for that. So what are you thinking about studying?
Psychology. I plan on going to school for 2 years there and then transferring to a university to my.
All right, which school?
I'm starting at SAT.
Okay. Is there a reason you're starting there as opposed to just going to a 4-year college?
Yes, because I need time to like figure out and also I feel like I'll do a great start.
Okay.
Before jumping into something crazy.
And where are these anger issues coming from? Because the language you were using in here is inappropriate.
It was coming from, I had an argument with someone before and that's so back off.
As they should.
I was already like upset that day because I was already on edge. So when it came to like that moment, I was just like.
And what did your mom say about all of this? Yeah, you do. All right, because I can tell you, back in the day when I was in school, you know what would have ended up happening to you? Number one, you would have been sent to the principal's office. Our principal, it never happened to me, but I heard rumors. There was a hole in the wall. They tell you to look in that hole, and then a wooden paddle comes down on you. And then they call your parent, then your parent comes to school, and you know what ends up happening? That parent tells you to look in the hole and a paddle comes down on you. And then you're sent back to class and you never do this again. Now, people file criminal cases. So if you don't change your ways and get a handle on your anger issues, it's not going to go well for you in college. Do you understand? What I can tell you is after you completed this probation, if you need any advice about college, you can come to me, okay? All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 1 year deferred adjudication. There's regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. And is there any reason for, well, she may need to go back to school if she needs to get transcripts or something. There's gonna be 800 hours of community service.
80 hours, Judge, no?
Oh, no, I'm doing 100.
Oh, they, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's gonna be a 100 hours of community service restitution. Ms. Abrams, what do we need to address her anger issues? All right, so the court will deduct 50 hours upon completion of anger management classes. And then the other 50 hours will be deemed satisfied upon enrollment in college.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There is to be regular UAs, field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. And Ms. Abrams, do you all have anybody that can help her? Because I'm not going to be allowed to do it as long as I'm presiding over this court. Is there anybody can help her or a program that can help her with applications for college or something? Since that's what she wants to do? All right, so you let them know, and counsel, you can make sure you stay on top of that.
Yes, Your Honor.
So they'll know to help her with that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Probation, is there anything else? All right, anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Oh, and Ms. Abrams, I'm gonna add no possession of firearms. That may change once you completed your anger management. All right, good luck to you. Thank you, counsel. All right, anyone else?
Deasia Hoyos. It's another plea, Judge. And I'm working on one more.
All right, is there anyone else with resets?
Yes, I have Trisha, oh, hang on, you guys. I have a Trisha Rodriguez.
Trisha Rodriguez.
I got you guys. I'm trying to go down the line here. Hold up.
Oh, they're gonna hold up. Hey, Hunter, how's it going?
Going well, Judge. Always better when I come in here.
Oh, you're so awesome.
I like his hair, the way it's a little bit longer. He looks great.
It looks great, but he's always dapper.
Indeed.
Thank you. I never have to be concerned about his dressing appropriately for court. He always is. Everyone take note.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right. So today is plea deadline date. What's going on?
All right, Judge. So we do have a plea agreement, but it requires some upfront restitution, and we need about 30 days to get that.
All right, now I'm gonna recall this for 45 days. Y'all asked for 35, 30 days? See, look, I'm giving you 45. So
Thank you, Your Honor.
that's gonna be the final plea deadline date.
Thank you.
August
thank you.
10th.
All right, August 10th.
Yep.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Right.
Judge,
Judge.
when they freaked out when you said the hours,
Uh-huh.
you said 800 hours.
Oh, I did? Oh.
That's what I had.
I said 100 hours.
That's why he was like, what?
Yeah, it kind of took me
Oh, 800, that, Bashan, that's outside the legal limit. He's like, what? Because I was like, no, it's 100. I couldn't. You should have stopped me. Well,
That's like Judge, I was like, are you sure you said, okay.
Denise, I'm up here trying to give somebody 800 hours
Oh.
community service restitution for misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor.
I thought I said 100. All right, who's next?
Matthew Martinez, grade 8 at the bottom.
Matthew Martinez.
It's. I do, it's attached to the back of this. I work. See that?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
Make sure.
Yes.
Yes, what is this? Is it an MTR?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, for who? They're asking for a reset, Judge.
For what purpose?
I have no idea. They just put reset on this.
All right, what's happening?
Your Honor, there's 2 new #1 violations on the MTR. One of them is a prohibited weapons charge that we feel we need to get the full amount of discovery in order to properly resolve this case with.
All right, Norma, set this for a contested hearing in 60 days.
Yes, ma'am. I don't
Thank
know.
you, Your Honor.
Sure.
Give me 1 second, Judge. That'd be August 24th.
All right, y'all need to be ready on that day.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes. All right, who's next?
Eric Cooper, they're asking for a reset.
Eric Cooper.
Yes. 24.
All right. Yes. You're asking. Right, thank you.
And then Judge, as far as the MTRs go, we just need a contested hearing.
All right. And state, how much time do you need for a contested?
How much time? Like 3 weeks, Judge.
She's gotta
It'll be me
with her baby.
I know. Whatever the court wants.
Norma, can you set this for a contested? You saying 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Yes, Judge.
The less time, the better for us.
All right, 3 weeks.
July 16th.
Perfect.
All right, July 16th. We'll be back here for contested.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Can I talk to
Yeah, go right back where you were before.
Sorry, Judge,
July 16th. And the state tendered a dismissal on the possession less than a gram case.
You're gonna swear this one in, Judge?
Oh, there's no rush. All right, who else is here for reset?
Anthony Laura. And he's on page 2 at the bottom.
Anthony Laura.
Morning, Judge.
I'm covering for Mr. Alexander.
See, you know what? Again, I get some mispronunciation over here from the side. I'm trying to learn my Spanish. Thank you, Rick. I'm depending on you. I can't depend over here anymore.
Tell her every mouth.
Say it again.
I said it wrong too when I met him, Jeff.
Loera.
You gotta be able to roll that.
I can't roll. You know what? I will tell you. Am I able to roll R's? Yes, I am. But I find that whenever I roll R's, court just goes crazy. So I don't do it anymore. All right. So was an offer tendered?
No, Judge, this is the first discovery setting, and Mr. Alexander wanted me to let you know there's a substantial amount of videos. He's downloaded most of it, but he has not had a chance to review it to see if he has everything yet. So he wanted one more discovery setting.
All right, state, you'll need to tender an offer off docket. Norma, recall this for 60 days for discovery and an offer due.
Thank you, Judge. And I didn't ask them for an offer. I'm sure they would have given.
Sure.
August 24th.
All right, August 24th.
All right.
Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. And the next time you come back here, I'm going to make sure that the staff knows how to pronounce your name.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
one.
you.
All right, who's next?
For another reset, Sotomayor on page 8, 3 down.
Sante Mo, Santo Mayor.
Sotomayor, Judge.
Yes.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How's it going?
It's going good, Judge. It's nice to see you.
Oh, you too.
Do you still have the MTR?
You guys are just making my day. Oh, so are we proceeding on the motion to revoke?
Yes, Judge. We're just asking for a brief reset. My client.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Personally, Judge, my client is 7 months pregnant. There's some services I want to look into to present to the court for next hearing. We anticipated to be a plea with regard to the motion itself, but we want to give the court some options. We do have recommendations, so from both the state and probation. So I'd like to have just a short reset to get that info.
I have no objection to that, Judge. Well,
let me ask you this. Do you want to enter your plea first and then we can do sentence at a different date?
That's up to my client, what she would like to do on that. I think she wanted to, because we were exploring options due to the pregnancy, so
I wanted to give her at least 2 weeks, Judge.
Ms. Ferguson, I need a 2-week reset.
Yes, ma'am. That'd be July 9th.
That's fine, Judge.
All right, July 9th. Thank you.
Come see you. Thanks, bye-bye.
Thank you. Yes, have a good one.
Continue.
You
Bye-bye.
too.
Oh, my uncle says hi, by the way. He was thrilled to death when I told him I talked to you. Oh, she's my sweetheart. So I said,
My day.
yeah, well, now he's working in Braunfels. I said, well, I don't know that I can come see her in court. And I said, well, I'll let you know. God, yeah.
I'll be here,
Appreciate
except
it.
for next week.
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Thank
thanks. Have a
you.
good one.
I have one more reset, Judge.
All right,
It's Smith on page one down.
Smith. Hey, how's it going?
Doing well, Judge. Good to see you.
You too.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
Straight to the door.
That's gonna be reset.
Good morning. How's it going? Yes. How's the eye?
Yeah, it's mostly good. I'm gonna have to have a minor procedure on one. I guess after a while, there was some minor cloudiness. I've got it this one, but it's like a 2-minute procedure in office, so it shouldn't be a big deal.
Okay. All right, on this one, what is the update on the evaluation?
He came, excuse me. He came back competent with, but it was some well-documented mental health issues. I think the state has been very considerate and understanding. I think we worked out a deal. We're just asking for maybe a 1 week, set out 1 week where I can make sure I got discovery, and then there might be some chapter 62 compliance issues I need to talk to about his mother before we do the plea.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll call it in 3 weeks.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, and I'll put it down as plea deadline date.
Thank you.
July 16th.
All right, July 16th.
And I am actually going to be in California. I'm available that Monday of that week, but then I'm out the rest of the week.
All right, what, can I have that Monday?
Yes, ma'am, the 13th.
That'd be great.
All right, what are you doing in California?
I'm just, I'm gonna go see some national parks. So, yeah, good.
It's gonna be awesome.
Thanks, there's 30, I'm at 23, so we're adding to the list.
And how old are the babies now?
They're 14, they'll be in high school in the fall.
Still being so tiny, saying the national, not the national, the
Pledge.
the
yeah.
pledge for me. I was like, in their little uniforms, so.
They're gonna be, we're actually looking at driving classes, and all that. It's scary.
Hey, well, have a good one.
So take care.
All right, Jesse De Hoyos. Probation, this is an application.
Oh, I see.
Are you ready?
Sean's always right.
Is he okay?
Just carry it if you can't walk it.
All right, if he wants to, he can stay in the box. He can stay in the box.
Chair, Judge, for him?
Yeah, I mean, he can sit in the box. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Come on.
Yes, sir, they're gonna have you sit in the box, okay?
Just so you won't fall. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and counsel, can you let me know if he's ready to proceed, if he needs some time?
Yes, Judge.
And just put him on this end.
Sure thing.
Yes, because that's closer to the court reporter.
Medical.
And I can't believe I said 800 hours community service.
That's what threw me off, Judge, too.
That's like 5 months, 40 hours a week.
Yeah, I spoke with my client, Judge. He would like to proceed.
All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 000448. Oh, he can remain seated. State versus Jesse De Hoyos. And counsel, if you want to stay with him on that side, you can. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Prada for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. De Hoyos.
And are you Mr. De Hoyos?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
That's correct, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. De Hoyos, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are, Judge.
Mr. De Hoyos, did you review the court's admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and cite it in all the appropriate places? All right, you're charged with stalking. That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Mr. De Hoyos, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 5 years in the prison. The state is opposed to your application. They will take in consideration 2025 CC 010128. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, state?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Okay.
State any evidence.
Judge, we have to take exhibit number 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
Did you, and state you may, have you spoken to the complainant?
We have, Judge.
All right, state you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Counsel, you're requesting a PSI and TAP evaluation?
Your Honor, we're requesting a TAP evaluation as well as a referral for felony drug court. In dealing with my clients and his issues, it seems like he has numerous issues rooted in substance use disorder. So we would like to get an evaluation and a possible referral to see if they have room for him with felony drug court.
All right, the court will then request the PSI, TAP evaluation, MIC evaluation, and referral to felony drug court. Probation, how much time?
The standard.
You say 6 weeks? All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset for 6 weeks.
August 6th.
That's fine.
All right, we'll see y'all back on August 6th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, the court is going on break. Yes, we are.